Hey, this is Bob T with Freedom of Fire. How you doing today? I want to talk about why I will never, I want to talk about my personal problems with the Democratic Party and how I am going to start, that I'm going to lean to vote for third party. Hey, this is Rob Brown, Freedom on Fire. I want to talk about why I chose to be an independent. It's simple. I'm not a fan of parties. I think parties are segregation, a political form of segregation. I'm not a fan. All they do is divide us. They do not unite us. They divide us in policy thinking. They divide us in our culture. They're divides. I choose to be an independent because I don't want to support parties anymore. I made my decision to support people individually. I made my decision to see who in my area running for office, no matter what party they're in. I removed the party hats and I think as a voting block. I'm not going to be in nobody's culture club. I'm not going to be in nobody's gang. I'm not going to be in nobody's cult. And politically speaking, it seems like a lot of people are in just that, a cult. You look at the Democratic Party, man. You know, like I said, I don't talk to Republicans. They dead to me. I have no interest in ever being in the Republican Party. I've been there when Bush was in office. It's one thing I can respect about the Republican Party. They don't crap on the Tea Party. Matter of fact, the Tea Party was their greatest fear. And crapping on them didn't help. They found a way how to rally around them to take over. How to bring them into the fold where they can stick and stay and get what they call their pay. And it was successful. Got to give it to it. Rance Previous was successful at embracing the Tea Party and giving Tea Party leverage. Listening to the Tea Party, applying. Matter of fact, a lot of the politicians was hollering, I'm part of the Tea Party. The Tea Party was a cool thing in the Republican Party. Rebels, renegades. They took the Republican Party right, even far right, and the Democratic Party trying to keep up, try to win, instead of going the opposite direction to pull them back into the middle, they end up going further right. That's why I term corporate Democrats who lean to the military complex, corporate industry, the millionaire class, high money donors, and those who take money from them. I name them alt-right Democrats. They want to name us the alt-left because we want a purity test. We want to have more people in office that do not that has integrity and honor. The nerves of us for you to ask for that. I dare you. Nobody has that. We want to see somebody who you can't tell me people don't have it. And you can't tell me people are not working on it. I'd rather have a person who knew their sins were horrible and vowed not to go that way again. So I will not support a party. I only support an individual. Right now, the Democratic Party has a system where what I call a default system or an emergency brake system. Jill Stein talks about it, and that's why I love Jill Stein. She talks about a kill switch, and it was true. She prophesied that, hey, they got a kill switch. They turned that kill switch on Dennis Kucinich. They turned that kill switch on Jesse Jackson. They turned that kill switch on Howard Dean, and then they turned it on Bernie Sanders. The kill switch is this. It's called superdelegates, and it's called closed primaries. As long as they got superdelegates and closed primary, the Democratic elite still makes the overall decision on who gets to become president in the primary, run for president in the general. You can work yourself to the bone, and a lot of us did for Bernie Sanders. I did for Barack Obama in 2008. You can work your fingers to the bone. Pass out flyers, make all the phone calls you want, talk to all your friends, giving them literature to let you know what we believe in and what we want to implement in America. You can do that all day, every day, sweat and tears, get in fights with your family. I lost a relationship with a nice young lady because I made prior commitments, and I don't regret that. But I'm just letting you know, I lost a relationship with a nice young lady because of that, who couldn't understand that I had prior commitments, and whatever we got planned right now is going to have to be put on hold because we got a person we need to put in office because this is for the good of America. And me doing this is for America, and you letting me do this is for America. And to get to the point where you find out they collude, scheme, stab him in the back. Well, whether they collude, scheme, stab him in the back, regardless, there's a kill switch in the Democratic Party. Republican parties don't have that. That's why Trump is president. That's why a grassroots rebel in the party ended up being president despite of having no experience in government office, no experience in putting out policies and leading a state or a city or a country, only his own business, beat out the so-called most qualified person to ever run for president. More than Bill Clinton, more than me or Barack Obama, more than anybody. Hillary Clinton is the most qualified woman to run for president. She got beat. And that's what's going to happen, Democrat Party. Anytime you do this, you're going to get beat. Anytime you think you should have full control of whoever run in the Democratic Party, Joy Reid, when the party leaders totally have their hands in this, they're going to continue to lose. Because here's the deal. Yes, you have a kill switch. The people have a kill switch. And you better do something quick. Because no matter who you run, no matter who you push, the people has a kill switch to stop you from becoming president or governor or whatever. Why? Because the people are more powerful than your party platform structure. So that's why I would never vote party. I believe parties are segregation. And there's some good parties. There's the Green Party. There's the Democratic Socialist Party. I mean, there's some good parties out there, but I still would not be a part of those parties. I do hope people build up third parties. The only reason I think people should build up third parties is to pull the parties right, keep the parties right at a moderate level instead of getting extreme. And I believe they should grow. But to me, more important is looking at each individual that's running in your area, and you look at their policies, you look at their past, present, and future, and you vote that way. You don't get caught in these identity politics. I don't get caught in the D. I don't get caught in the R. I don't get caught up in the RNC and the DNC. No, because all this stuff is segregation, and it's steeped with corruption, especially in the Democratic Party. They've overcame the Republican Party when it comes to being a totally rigged system. And it will always be a rigged system as long as they got super delegates in that system. As long as they got closed primaries. They get rid of those, they can't control who run in the primaries. And that's something that they do not want. They want to have control, not the people have control. So, please, people, wake up. And see, I like to poke fun at those Democratic loyalists who refuse to realize how crooked their party is. And they still singing their praise. Your party is crooked, dog. Your party is crooked as they come. So yes, you may run a Kamala Harris or Cory Booker or something like that. But as soon as the people choose somebody to run, like a Nina Turner or Tulsi Gabbard, or I'm talking about in the Democratic Party in specific, or any person from the grassroots. As soon as that person gets some traction and start whooping y'all behind, you're going to try to pull the switch on them. You're not going to let them get to the point where it's looking like you're running behind, because you'll come up with stuff like 3 million when it's none of you know. None of you who's watching this know whether Hillary Clinton had 3 million more or not. They only say it, but you can't go in to look at the record yourself, to look at the ballot box to prove it. They say that. She was saying that in the campaign. I got 3 million more. I got more super delegates than Barack Obama, and I'm winning. I'm winning. You lost. Because you're loser. This cockiness, this arrogance, this my turn, it's Kamala Harris' turn, it's Cory Booker's turn, we need a new Barack Obama. Nah, that stuff ain't gonna work. Had Barack Obama ran this year, the only thing that would have got him to win is the Obama coalition, who's just sheeps in the Democratic Party, and people like me, black people who want a black man in office because we're hoping that he's going to finally get to us and take care of us who put him in office, when that's highly unlikely what's going to happen. So, anyway, so no. I'm not supporting parties. I'm supporting people. And we got a manifesto, and I'm going to be talking to my good friend soon, try to figure this out with Revolt Against Plutocracy, Victor Tiffany, who started the Bernie Your Bus movement. And Victor, I'm sorry if I haven't had time. You got to understand, I work 2 jobs. I have a business, and I'm doing this. So please forgive me, sir, but I'm working on it, because I have this thing called the People's Manifesto that I'm floating out. You probably see at the bottom, and it basically tells politicians individually. It basically said we've taken off our party hat, we're coming together as a voting bloc, and we're going to look at everybody running for president. Everybody, no matter RN, G, I, E-I-E-I-O, whatever it is. We're going to look at that person, and we're going to hand them the People's Manifesto, and we're going to say, sir, can you go on the record saying you're going to support these things? Can you sign that you're going to support this thing? Because if not, I'm not voting for you. And a lot of other people are not voting for you. Sir, on the back of the sheet is the People's PAC. We got people, this many people saying that they're not going to vote for somebody who's not going to push this. So we're basically letting you know, politician, you may be running, but we're making the demands. We're controlling what's going to go on with America. And if you ain't for this, we ain't for you getting in office. And you think we're small in numbers? Look how many people already signed the PAC. Millions. These are millions of votes that you can get right now if you go on record saying you're going to support this and you actually intend on supporting this. And your lifespan in office will be based on what you knock off this list, what you focus off on this list. And if you don't, you won't get our vote again, because you're not going to fool me once, as George Bush would say, but you're not going to fool me again. And that's why the Democratic elite are mad at progressives and call them all kind of names and smearing them, because progressive will not be fooled again. We saw you stab Bernie in the back. We saw you stab Keith Ellis in the back. We saw you stab Kimberly Ellis in the back. That's why it don't stun us anymore, because we know what you're going to do before you do it. That's why we ain't going to let you do it. If you're going to be pure, either you're going to lack it, either you're going to show us that you have honor and integrity and show us your commitment, or you won't get our vote. And you can get mad all you want. You can call us all kind of names all you want. It's not going to help you win. So anyway, I'm done. That's just where I am with it. The People's PAC will be below. You can take a look at it. And it's basically a document that you can hand to every politician who asks for your vote and say, are you willing to vote for this? And if you are, can you go on the record by signing this? And once they sign it, say, hey, I'll support you, I'll campaign, I'll do whatever you need me to do, because you're doing the will of the people, not the will of your career hopes and dreams. And then also with the companion sheet, the People's Pack, showing that we got that many people saying that they want this for our country, and we will not compromise. Anyway, all right, I'm done. That's it. Just wanted to get that off my chest, because a lot of people just going to continue to fall in the cult, keep talking, using the dead old Kamala Harris, Cory Booker talking point, and continue to try. You can try, it won't work. Try to smear me because I won't support 3 people, black people, running for office. So Democratic Party think, hey, we can get more people out when we have a black Obama 2.0 or the female version of Obama. When we have that in Patrick or Booker or Harris, black people are going to be back on our side again. Not informed black people, not educated black people. They're only going to be on your bandwagon when you do right by them. They've been fooled once. They've been fooled again and again. And now they're making a stand to not be fooled anymore. Either you're going to work for us or you won't be in office. The time of hope and change, because that's just we got, hope and nothing changed for the black community. Anyway, I'm Bob TV, Freedom on Fire. I'll holler at you later. I vote on individuals, not by party. I will not be part of people's social club, cults, or gangs. I'll be right here, as Bobby Brown would say in the Ghostbusters song, I'm on my own. Voting for individuals and not party. I'm Bob TV, Freedom on Fire. Peace. Hey, this is your boy Bob TV with Freedom on Fire and Rob Report. I want to thank you for watching the webcast. Make sure you share these segments all across your social media network. Like and share, subscribe, and maybe invite a couple other people to do the same thing. You make the difference. I also want to thank you for those who support this channel through Patreon, whether it's 50 cents to $50 million. It goes right back into what we do here. So like the lights that you're looking at right now, that's because of something that you did. So I really appreciate it. I want to thank my man Vegematic for the Blue Yeti mic, one of the top microphones out right now. He knew I needed the mic, so he blessed me with it. So all of you guys make the difference into this channel growing, and I really want to appreciate you for that. Also, by all means, again, continue to share your comments at the bottom of each video. Just don't get so visceral to the people who may disagree with me or may disagree with you. This calling out name stuff, that's not for this channel. So please try not to call people names, personal names. Now you can call some of the stuff they talk about crap. I say that, but just don't attack people personally. Words really hurt when you start attacking people personally, because these people really believe these things, and you're not gonna take away their belief by calling them names. So please don't do that on this channel. But nevertheless, I appreciate you guys. We're shooting for 2,000 now, so I need your help. So as my pastor would say, reach one, teach one. I mean, let's reach out. You got the information. Make sure you share with other people and try to get them to subscribe to the channel so we can grow and expand. I'm Bob TV, Freedom on Fire, Rob Report. Peace.